to forget that these soccer players are college students too. They have a lot of memories both on and off the field. So this week leading up into senior night, we sat down with all 6 players to talk about their most memorable moments as a Blue Raider player. For the last 4 years, these senior Blue Raiders have made memories that will last a lifetime.
The bus left us at Louisiana Lafayette. We were stranded at the game field for like 2 hours.
One night we had a delay in an airport. We were waiting for our luggage and we had wheelchair races.
But I mean, it made for good team bonding.
Oh yeah, and we got free pizza out of it. We're just having a blast.
That was an upside.
Yeah.
Just like things like that. It's like stupid fun. Like that's the things I think I'll remember the most.
The thrill of victories.
I mean, we won conference, and I mean, that's special, getting a ring. That's not something I would get in Norway, so that's going to be a memory.
The Bama game, I think we played really well as a team, and everybody kind of stepped up for that game, so I thought it was a lot of fun.
And the challenges that came along the way.
I feel like I have encountered a lot of challenges. At first, just being away from home was hard for me. It seemed like all my friends were kind of on the same track doing the same things back home, and I was here, didn't know anybody.
The big one for me is that it feels like besides this past year, every year we've had to try and rebuild our team. We've ended up losing a lot of key players.
And we've gone through a lot. Our freshman year, we lost a lot of people in our class. A lot of people fell off and we kind of stuck together.
And these guys obviously are the ones who stuck it out because that turnover was with their freshman class.
Now, they're starting to experience the challenges every other college senior faces.
Still looking.
What comes next?
I'm hoping to work with a company out in Brentwood.
I have 4 more years at grad school because I want to be an audiologist, so I have to get my doctorate. So wherever I can get in, that's where I'm going.
I'm hoping for grad school somewhere. If anyone wants to take me, that'd be great.
I'm just applying to schools. I'm going to try to apply to some PA schools and then maybe like a few nursing schools as like a backup plan. So
I'm obviously going back to Norway. As of right now, I don't know if I'm going back to school right away.
But in whatever they do and wherever they go, they have lessons they can take with them that they learned on the soccer field.
It taught us kind of how to get back up, I guess. Like, you know, if we fall in, we have to get back up and find a way to, you know, come back for the next one.
I think soccer has definitely taught us to be on time, be organized, disciplined.
Determination and like, you know, being tenacious and not giving up on what you want.
If you're not having fun, then
It's not worth it.
it's not worth it.
With senior night comes a lot of excitement.
All the Canadians coming in on sleds.
I'm not saying I'm going to play better just because they're there, but it gives you something when you know they're there watching you play.
I'm just ready for my parents. My sister's coming for the first time in 5 years I've played, so finally.
And a few tears.
It's going to be emotional.
It's going to be emotional.
I'm an emotional person though, so.
I mean,
so I think I'm just like maybe a little more emotional about it.
it's going to be sad. It's like the end of 4 years, but at the same time, I think I'm ready for it.
Either way, each member of this senior class has left their mark on this team.
Hartshorn is just, you know, to me, she's like the diva. You know, I mean, she's the one that, you know, kind of ebbs and flows in her moods, but when she gets ready to compete, I mean, she herself is just a totally different person on the field than she is off.
I think for Emily, she was the girl that always spoke her mind and like, you know, would stand up for the team. For me, for Emily.
Yeah.
Bridget is somebody that, if you're around Bridget, you have to smile. I mean, she does silly things, and I don't really think they're intentional. I think they're just silly. So I mean, she brings a level of fun around her, you know. But at the same time, you know, when it does come time for her to compete, you know, you see a totally different side of her.
It's like a shoulder to go to. Like she's so understanding if you have anything to say, and she's just gonna be like a sweetheart. Like, like you know, like look, like she's always understanding, and someone like anyone can go talk to her, and she's gonna make you feel like you guys have known each other forever.
Paige is the mom on the team. You know, there's no doubt about that. I mean, you know, Vegas obviously is what we call her, and she's the one that will call everybody, which she has in the middle of a tornado watch, to find out if everybody's in a bathtub. So that's the mom in her.
I think just
You know, honestly, like I think that the time I've been here, a lot of people have grown closer to God, and like that has really, really been important to me. And like the fact that like I can maybe aid them, but also, you know, just like be able to talk to them and be able to grow with them over 4 years in God, and that's been really important for me.
Yeah, Katinka Stenberg is, you know, it's kind of like a mixture of all of them, you know? I mean, you know, she's funny, not outwardly funny, but, you know, when you sit and talk to her one-on-one, she's extremely funny. You know, she does have a massive care inside to her, you know, but then she always has a scowl when she's playing, you know, so she's kind of a little bit of bits of all of them, and I'm not quite sure if that's just more cultural, you know, having come from Norway, maybe she's kind of picked up bits and pieces of American culture that is exhibited in each of these.
I think they know that they could like always come to the senior class, and if they ever had something going on, they could always talk to us. So I think we're, yeah.
Yeah, we're good leaders, I think.
Yeah.
We give good advice.
Yeah.
Kelsey is just an organizer on and off the field. I mean, she, you know, talks a lot off the field, talks a lot on the field. You know, is just, I don't know how she does it. I mean, she's got 50 million things going on, especially given her major as an athletic trainer and the internship hours she has to cover. But somehow she's able to organize and manage all of that and still end up with fantastic grades and be a significant contributor to the team.
Kelsey always has highlighters. We'll be in class or in a soccer meeting, and even the syllabus she's completely highlighting in 9 different colors. I didn't even know highlighters came in a pack of 12, but she has them. And it was just, she's very organized.
Kelsey, who's kind of adopted the name Canada since we have so many Kelseys on the team, is a warrior. You know, I mean, you know, Kelsey has fought through a lot of injuries, you know, since she's been here, and she's played with a lot of injuries, you know, and so I think that's one of the things I remember a lot about her, is just her ability to fight through things and get through things.
This is Patches O'Houlihan. Every piece of her body is normally taped or covered or something at all point in time. She's never been out of the athletic training room.
No, never.
Don't
I think
think
for
you
a
will.
brief, like 2 days, I got out.
I think so, maybe.
And now, as the team is recognized one final time at home, it's their memories that will link them together in life forever.
We'll all be lifelong friends.
Yeah. She loves being called Bran the Muffin Man. It's
We're going
her
there.
favorite name.
She likes to have a cutout poster of Justin Bieber everywhere she goes.
Not ashamed. He's from Canada. I'm a huge Bieber fan. I'm a believer. I said it.
So whether it's a slight obsession with highlighters or a little creepy obsession with Justin Bieber cutouts, there's a glimpse at the class of 2015 of this Blue Raider soccer team. This is obviously a very special night for them. We'll have full coverage of senior night ceremony later on tonight after the game, including seeing this piece one more time and then the ceremony itself. A few things to look forward to tonight. They are going to be presenting a special copy of their jersey number to them in a framed copy tonight as a part of the ceremony, as well as recognizing 2 managers on the team that we don't get to see that often, obviously playing on the field, and we don't get to know that much about. So that'll be a very exciting time for this team and their families that are gathered with us tonight. We'll have more soccer coverage after the break. You're watching soccer here on MT10, GoBlueRaiders.com, and Conference USA Digital Network.